This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.
What's up, everyone? This is Woken here. Today's topic I'm going to be talking about is the world today rather trusting the government more than God. People in 2020. Brand new video, brand new topic. Those of you who are new to this video, new to my channel, follow my video, like the video, share the video, subscribe, support, help a brother out. Let me know what your thoughts are and let me know what you think. Peace, love, and God bless. So, a fellow YouTuber of mine reminded me about making these upcoming videos, sharing my thoughts about the New World Order, the transition of the world, and the future of what lies ahead due to this coronavirus crisis. His name goes by Recording Angel Productions. Shout out to him. I'm going to link his channel in the description box down below. Please check out his videos. Some of his content is pretty interesting. He talks about not taking the vaccines. He talks about stuff that are going on in Hollywood, things of that nature. Pretty much a lot of things that's going behind the scenes in this wicked world today. Now, from the title of the video, we all know this is true. This is facts. Most people rather trust in the government more than God. If the government was to be trusted, then why God wasn't implemented in politics? God is only implemented when it comes to telling the truth, but nothing but the truth when it comes down to the law in the courtrooms or in court cases. That's it. People are just selfishly using God in vain and using God as a controlling mechanism, a tool, just so they could get what they want. They're doing things dirty while using God as a weapon. It's like Satan using a holy sword that has the power of God in it to try to scare people to submit to him. Like, you must listen to me or else. It's like a attention grabber for people to fall on their knees and be easier to control them because they're very vulnerable and they're desperate. This is how the governments today in the United States views a lot of people in the US. They view a lot of people as very submissive, weak-minded, ignorant, slow, an easy target to control. They're telling people everything's going to be all right. You're all good. Trump is talking about the coronavirus vaccines, right? These vaccines could be done by April 2021. So I was right for most of the videos that I've made. People kept telling me this pandemic is going to be done. This crisis is going to be done in a few months. We're about to be in the end of 2020. This has been one of the worst years yet. Every year, there's always something that's going to happen and something that's going to get worse. It already feels like we're in the end times and the world is just slowly dying out while we're living in it because of sin, because of idiots, because of people such as the government. People complain about selfishness from the government and demanding answers when most people are selfish, such as themselves. People complain about justice when they bring no justice. That's what you call a hypocrite. The world today is putting all their trust and thoughts in the government and complaining about no results coming from the government, but you place your trust in the government more than God. People could question me, oh, well, God's not going to fix the problem, but you could be out of it and not be part of the problem because you're submitting authority to the government and to the world, to the presidents. In God we trust. That only God that they're talking about is the leaders of the world. in man. I trust no man. I kneel to no man. I kneel before God, because at the end of the day, man won't save me from salvation. Man is not going to save me on my deathbed. That same government and same man that you submit your life to, authority, everything, depend on, right? Depend on for Section 8, housing, free food, everything. The same government that so many people depend on, especially the president. They think they could be so entitled and arrogant that that same person that you're looking up to is going to be beside you on your deathbed. People are not thinking about death. That's the main thing that will wake a lot of people up. I thought during the crisis, when this coronavirus pandemic first started, look how people acted, because they value their lives. They know deep down they do. Everyone does not want to die at the end of the day. And for people that do, by all means, that's on you. That's on you. There is a spiritual wickedness in the world that is lying to a lot of people. Having all these things, these news, these broadcasters sound so good, sound too good to be true, that people are so quick to throw their lives, their souls away for the world. And most don't care. I don't care what happens. I just want to get out of this crisis. I don't care what happens. I just want to go back to normal. There's not going to be another normal anymore. The damage is done. It may be even harder to get out of this. This country is already in the debt, but when people don't even care to think about this, it's sad how a lot of people are so asleep. It's scary to think how many people are asleep. It's not even scaring me. I'm worried about how most people is going to be affected that doesn't even know any better or has no clue about this. And I feel bad for the people who chooses to be blind and lead the blind. A blind person or a blind man can't lead another blind man into salvation. Another blind man can't lead people in a dark cave where they're also blind to find the way to get out of that situation. This is how this world is. People thought Donald Trump was not going to be president. They found it as a joke. Now all of a sudden, he's the president. They think that he rules everything in this country. No. Congress is the one that says what is good and what is bad. But the values of the world is so hypocritical. Certain laws is not even taking place in the world anymore. It just feels like people are just saying, screw it. I have power over you. You bow to me or else face the consequences. You can't say certain things online. You can't go against the government. You can't do anything. The only most things that most people could do is beat to themselves. You can't trust or tell many people this because most people's going to look at you like you're crazy. This is just the truth. And only the people that actually understands are like-minded people and people who sees what's going on. They see the bullcrap. They see it. They smell it. They smell fear in the air. They're just trying to live their life. But I know one thing. I'm not going to submit to no man. I submit to God. Because man won't help you once you die. Everyone knows this. Why do you think so many people are afraid of death? Why do you think that? The world today puts so much trust in the government more than God, when the government doesn't even align with God. The president does not align with God. World leaders does not align with God. They did not create this life that we have. They cannot save our soul when it's time to go. Everyone has their time. Even I do in my case. And I'm trying to live right. I'm trying to do better for myself, for my family, do what I can. I talked about food shortages. I talked about how the future could be like in 2021. I know we can make it, but who knows what could happen a few months from now. People don't think, hey, what if it gets worse? What if something bigger comes?
Please support Woken Red Pill's exclusive Red Pill content. God bless.